Well, hello, my chariots. Welcome back to my channel for another chariot soul message that I have for you today. I hope everyone's been doing okay. I took some time off, that summer break to rejuvenate myself. So I am back. I'm very happy to be. I had some wonderful Reiki this morning, a beautiful session. So I am just energized and flowing and ready to go. Um, Wanted to mention also that I did open up my Etsy shop again. So if you are looking for a private personal reading, please take a look in the description box below. And you can find the link to my Etsy shop there, and you can go check out and see what readings I have available at this time. Okay? So before we get started, my chariots, and this is not a pick a card reading. If you're looking for a pick a card reading, I'll have a new one up soon. Or you can look at the many others that are already on my channel. This is a message for the collective. So whoever finds themselves here and the message resonates, that's what I'm doing today. All right. So let's get started by doing so. My chariots, if you can take in a deep breath. And I just want you to be still, quiet your mind, and go within. I am looking for my intuition to connect with yours so that I can bring you the messages that you need to hear most at this time. So I want you to say to yourself in your mind, I am connected to my higher inner power, and I trust the guidance my third eye gives to me. Okay? So let's see. Before we get started with tarot, let me pick up a few oracle cards and see what it is that we need to focus on. Let's see. Let me get one from Wisdom Oracle. Spirit, what message do we need to talk about today? Who do we need to connect with? Wow, look at that. Soulmates. Right, so we have soulmates. Let me get, oh, and that flew over. Flexible. Okay. And then I'm going to get, let's see, one here from Messages from the Mermaid. Mystery. Okay, so feel for who I'm reading for today. The energy that I'm picking up on is in regards to, I feel my chariots, there's a spiritual connection here that you have, a spiritual soulmate. And I do feel that there has been some complications. There's chaos, all right? And look, in the center of this, we have the beautiful mermaid here that is portraying mystery. And I feel, there's this strong feeling coming through that you don't have the whole picture right now, okay? And I do feel that that's what we need to focus on today, that there's something going on besides behind the scenes in regards to this soulmate that you love dearly, all right? And when you look at this card, there's a couple things that come through for me here. I feel that, you have this beautiful, compassionate, nurturing soul. Okay. And that you need to know that, and look at, we have the divine feminine here that has this heart that looks as big as can be with the keyhole, if you can see. And then we have the other penguin here that's holding the key, So I do realize the intensity of how you feel for this person. You feel that they hold that key to your heart. All right. And I feel that there's something coming from them that whether you realize it or not at this time, there's something very endearing that they do see about you. All right. And you don't know it, or you don't realize it, or because of the way the situation has played out, you feel that this person has regressed or just are lacking the emotions to share with you. But I see spirit here watching over this connection. Look, you see that face, in the background. So this is showing me, what a spiritual connection this is. And even though there's tough times, because look, we're looking at number 41, and that reduces to 5. And the number 5 is all about change. It's about drama. It could be about chaos. Okay. 5 also represents the Hierophant. Okay. The beautiful Taurus energy. And with that energy of the Hierophant comes a very spiritual learning, a higher learning in this process. So because of that, I feel Spirit wants you to work as hard as you can on being flexible. All right. And by being flexible, you see this card here, it's showing someone that's almost like, an acrobat with her body. But I feel the message coming through here is you having to be flexible about this situation. And I feel that you don't feel like that at this point because things are a mystery to you. You're not able to see the whole picture is what I'm hearing. And because of that, that is very stressful for you. You feel like you don't know what's going on, and Spirit wants you to release that. All right. They want you to release that and be more flexible with yourself and be understanding that the journey that you are on right now with this person may not give you all the answers right here and now. Spirit wants you to know that you will understand at some point why you are on this journey, even though you may feel so confused with why you may feel that that this person is such a mystery to you that you may not be able to figure them out. Spirit wants you to be flexible with that. All right. And then we have number 19 here. So that's that beautiful divine masculine energy coming through of the sun. And I feel that that's what you need to focus on. All right. The joy and happiness within you while being flexible. And even in this picture here, this person who's being so flexible on this egg, and in the egg, you see Spirit there as well. So I definitely feel that the journey that you are on with this person is requiring you to almost let go. It's almost kind of having to surrender at this time that wherever things are, wherever things stand, it is what it is. And, I'm looking at this card as well, and I just feel there's these circles, but to me, they almost feel like pathways. And I feel that perhaps the two of you are on your own separate pathways at this moment, okay, before you circle back and center, towards each other. And Spirit wants you to release the heartache because you feel the sadness, because you feel that you can't be with this person at this time. That's what I'm feeling anyway. That's coming through, that there's a sadness here as far as not being able to have the ideal relationship that you want with this person in this here and now, in this 3D material world. And Spirit wants you to try to surrender to that and know that it's okay, that there's a reason. There's a reason why this is happening. Okay. And that has to be enough for you right now. That this mystery has to be enough, and you have to come to terms with knowing that you're not going to have all the answers. Okay. You're not going to have all the answers. You're not going to fully understand why this person is acting the way that they're acting, or the way that they're responding to you in the way that you didn't want them to respond. Um, why they may have such a hard time communicating their emotions and their feelings. Okay, all of those things, Spirit is calling for flexibility at this time. Now, that doesn't mean you let go and let your boundaries down and let this person run all over you, or um, not treat you with the respect that you deserve. Although I do feel in this case, the way I feel this energy coming through this, there's some very endearing qualities here that your person sees in you. So again, you may be feeling like, I almost feel like you may be feeling uh, this person doesn't care, or they haven't done this, or they haven't reacted in a certain way. And I'm here today to tell you, you do not know the full story. Okay. You do not know what is going on behind the scenes. You don't know what Spirit is working out with this person right now. I feel that this person has their own journey, and some of, just like you may have some demons that you needed to work out, this person does as well. Okay. So not everything you can see all the time, all right, with the naked eye. So I'm using the Chakra Wisdom Tarot today. Let me draw some cards and see what else I can get. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Four of Swords. The Three of Coins. The King of Wands. And the Nine of Coins. So what I'm heavily feeling right now is your person has gone quiet with this Four of Swords here. You know, it's showing me that there's a mental break that your person has taken from you at this point in their life. Um, and I'm feeling and hearing it's because of you know, the Four of Swords means mental exhaustion. Okay, when you need a mental timeout, we're talking about the swords here, the element of air, and that is all about the mind. It's about logistics. It's about what's going on in someone's head. This person seems they're very weary. Okay, they're very weary from, I feel, what they've had experienced in regards to you and your connection. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I'm just saying to you that their mind is exhausted, because I feel like they've almost, what's the word I'm looking for? But I feel like exhausted is coming again, in the sense that they've exhausted all reasons and trying to find ways of how to make sense of the relationship that they've had with you. And it's like they need this mental timeout. So I feel that this is where we are right now, you know, when it comes to this person that you care about very much. You know, it's quiet time. And yet the Wheel of Fortune is here showing me the fate and the destiny, and how the connection between the two of you is meant to be, right? There's so many connections that I feel in this world are meant to be. You're destined for it, but I feel it's um, our vision or your vision where you may think that, this is how this connection is supposed to go, like this way, and it's not. And when that happens, there's heartache, there's pain, there's complication. Um, this connection is definitely meant to be. The strong spiritual presence here is great. I feel like right now, and this is coming from your person's heart. We're talking about the heart chakra here because of the green, that is represented in these cards. And I feel in this present moment in time, your person is, here's the solar plexus, and the solar plexus is all about developing your identity. Okay, it is your personality. It is you. And it's all about your self-esteem and your self-worth. And I feel like that is definitely what your person is focusing on right now. They are working behind the scenes. Okay, whether you realize it or not, Spirit is working with them on that self-esteem, on that soul searching, that self-reflection. The Three of Pentacles here also represent um, collaboration, and teamwork. And I feel strongly coming through in today's reading that teamwork and collaboration is literally the relationship that your person has right now with Spirit. For some, it may be very weak, and that is what they're working on right now. And for others, they may be very aware and yet they still don't know how to handle it or deal, with a spiritual connection, a spiritual awakening. You can have an awakening, right, and not answer that call. So Spirit can come knocking on your person's door, but if your person's not ready to accept that, it can set the stage for more work that Spirit has to do with that person that you're completely unaware of. And because of that, you're sort of conjuring up and generating a whole story in your mind. And instead of letting your mind be free and at peace and flexible and flowing, right? Don't get me wrong. I do feel that your person has a high sense of passion for you with this King of Wands here, And this King of Wands, this is serious business. The kings are serious. When we're talking about the kings, we're talking about very mature energy, very different than the knights and the pages. Okay. This is a mature energy here. And yet there's a strong feeling that even though your person has this passion, I feel, for you, there's a strong power. This energy is representing the crown chakra, which again is showing me the spiritual awareness that your person needs to gain before they take any sort of action with you. So that is something that I feel is mixed in that Spirit's working on. And in addition, we have the Nine of Coins here. So I do feel there's just a sense of beauty that your person feels. I feel like they're captivated by your beauty. Okay, when they see you, when they interact with you, when they look at you, if they're looking at pictures of you, in that respect, the way this woman's looking almost into this mirror, I feel like they're very captivated by your beauty. This is pre-Empress energy. But the Nine of Pentacles also for me is representing freedom and independence. So I do feel that your person needs to work on that right now. They have to gain some sort of freedom and independence, take that however it resonates, all right, in order for them to really to be able to have this open connection with Spirit, which then leads to the connection with you. All right. So let's see. I'm going to get 2 more cards and then we'll close out the reading. The Six of Wands, Ace of Cups, I do feel there's this strong energy coming through that, your person's working on their self-love. You know, they have a very hard time offering this cup of love to others. And maybe they've done so or they currently are doing so, but it's a struggle for them. And I feel that for them, there's boundaries here because I feel that ego surrounds them with the Six of Wands here. The Six of Wands, we're talking all about that victory and success that your person is seeking. They're seeking some sort of gratification from others, though, and what they need is within themselves, and that's why this Ace of Cups is here, because I feel this cup of love that they wish they'd be able to offer you, they really need to offer to themselves first. And until they do that, there's work here. There's collaboration that needs to be done. There's teamwork between your person and spirit. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords, and this is a card of healing. Okay? And I'm feeling from looking at this card here with this little girl and the woman, even though there's three people, what I'm sensing is that I do feel this is the indigo color representing the third eye chakra, and that's all about your intuition, right? You always hear me before each reading trying to connect with you through our third eye chakra, because that's that intuition. I feel that, your person is working on some sort of childhood issue, okay, with this little child here. And I just feel when I'm looking at this picture, it's not easily forgotten with this person. I mean, even though this is representing a card where you are supposed to be moving away, moving on to something better, moving on to calmer waters. So, for example, your person may have moved away from you right now because that's the easiest route. That's the easiest way. It's the peaceful way that calms the waters. And yet at the same time, I still feel that, look, this little girl is still coming with this boat, right? And for me, it's this sense that whatever your person's dealing with in their life right now, they're still carrying that with them, even though they're trying to move forward, right? And find peace in their life. And because of that, that is a mystery that spirit needs to work out. You are not responsible for that. Spirit is. So that's the message here today, that you have to be able to release that. You are not responsible for this person right now. And even though you may be feeling a lot of pain and a lot of heartache because of the actions that this person has taken with you, Spirit is saying, please be more flexible. Please concentrate on yourself at this time. I have to work with this person. They're not ready for you. I am not ready to let this person come to you yet. Okay? So before I close out the reading, how about I do feel the need, let's see, that in this case, maybe your person has some messages. So let's see what comes through here with messages from your person's higher self at this time. This seems too good to be true. Falling over that wheel of fortune, which for me is like, oh my God, this is like destiny. There's no way this could be real. There's no way that I can feel for this person the way, and they would feel the same for me in return. I'm sorry I lied to you. There's something, okay, so, and that's showing me what your person is trying to recover from this time. So there's something that they may not have been truthful with when it comes to you. You make me feel amazing. And I feel the thing here is that is a big trigger, right? In this spiritual connection, the two of you making each other feel amazing, which is a wonderful feeling. And I'm not dismissing that. But then what happens is spirit wants you to be able to take that and feel that within yourself, okay, without this person. And that's when it becomes so hard and difficult and complicated. And so many times you stop and you think, right? Why would spirit send me this person only to have this complicated matter, um, or for things not to work out the way I was expecting them to? And that's when I always remind people that sometimes when you are in a rut and you are stuck, spirit knows the easiest way to get to someone is by using another human being. I need to be honest. So I feel like, and that's over the King of Wands. It is something that I feel like, they want to say something to you face to face, and they know they need to. Not saying that they're going to, but I'm saying that they know the ball is in their court here with this King of Wands. There's something that they know that they need to be truthful about. I'm afraid of losing you. Okay. And you may feel, well, that's already happened, right? What do you mean they're afraid of losing of me? But sometimes when you have these strong spiritual connections, you can still feel they're present, even though you may not be physically interacting at this time. And I feel that sometimes when you start to pull back your energy, right? When you start to pull back that energetic connection, if you're choosing to put boundaries in place and pull back, they can pick up on that. And they don't want that to happen at this time. Because again, you don't know the whole story. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And on the bottom of the deck is, I want to send you a message. So clearly this person, is thinking about you. There's something on their mind, something that they need to say to you. So let's close out with I think this is power of surrender. Let's see what my chariots who resonate with this reading today need to surrender to in regards to this situation. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Interesting. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. So again, if this person is in a toxic situation, just because I say that this connection is meant to be, it doesn't mean that it has to be the ultimate connection that you're going to go through life with. All right. There's always reasons why spirit wants you to connect with certain human beings, especially, as I said earlier, when you need that wake up call. And perhaps you are a wake up call to each other to have to focus on certain things in your life, okay, at this moment in time. And while we're at it, I feel, my chariots, you need to surrender to your soul's path. You need to concentrate on yourself. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Embrace every lesson and every moment. So I'm going to leave the reading here. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with anyone, if I'm connecting with anyone in regards to how they're feeling right now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the beautiful well wishes and the happy birthday messages that you gave me. I turned 50 last week and I celebrated that. And I am really looking forward to this new decade and what's ahead of me. I'm very eager to get involved with different things when it comes to my spiritual community. I'm very excited about that. So I am really looking forward to the 50s. All right, I'm going to leave the reading here. Have a good rest of the day, and I look forward to seeing you at the next pick a card reading. Okay, bye.